Alright, so if you're wondering why I'm doing another one, this one is not a test, this is actual gameplay of what I'm going to be doing. So yeah. I'm just doing this because it's not a test, I just wanna it's not a test, but it kinda is. So yeah, we're gonna continue with the Dark Descent today. I'm gonna move over here. I gotta adjust my seat. Nope. Put it up here. Can I just skip this? I haven't even gotten to the main screen. Just that unsettling music makes me scared. Like, not even kidding. I'm actually scared right now because of that. Wait, I have to read. This is cruel. This is cruel, man. Go away!
Let me go! I won't tell anyone, I swear! I just want to go home! No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
That was kind of scary. You know what? He was probably a poofer. He probably was a poofer. Like, not real. I'm just gonna turn that off, because I'm losing a lot. A big explosion. The grip is freaking terrible. I'm gonna collect all the tinder boxes now. This is where the oil is. Is it because I didn't save an exit? That's a really harsh way to punish somebody because I didn't save an exit. so all that the beast knew. Yucky so all that the beast knew. No, not that. Yucky so all that the beast knew. Yucky so all that the beast knew. Alright, let's keep going. I actually like that I got a camera now, so now I can like broadcast my face and stuff. Can't do two things at the same time, huh? Picked up explosive. He's just twisting my chain. All is good, all is good. There's no object to use the item on. No object to use item on, really? Really? Didn't know that. What the frick? No, what the hell? Is there anything else that I need to do? Jesus Christ, God. I thought I could do this quick before I ran out of like oil and stuff, but nope, apparently not. Cause I gotta do something else. Whatever.
Again, there's a lot of elements here working together. Not only does the player enter the darkest level yet, they'll also come up against the dark part of Daniel's memories. We've tried to have all aspects of the level work towards this goal.
Wait, is this
Hopefully it creates an oppressive and disturbing field.
Freaking nose. Maybe there's still stuff down here that I gotta do? And I ran out of oil. Great. Just great. So this stupid thing will let me do anything. Notes. Nope. Diaries. Nope. Notes. Mementos. The machine room. What the frick is that? I didn't find any key. Shave the walls. You? Never mind. Alright, kid, what are you crying about? Are you a spirit or something? Ooh, oh my gosh. Actually, I'm gonna change it. Here we go. No. Only one person can call my kid ugly, and that's me. guess we just gotta keep on going. Why don't I just take one of the torches? Great idea. Just saying. Like, it is pretty good, I know. Do I put it up here? Okay. How do I... Am I supposed to throw something at it? Guess that's what I was supposed to do.
At first, the hunted girl sequence was just another scare. But as the story took shape, it just became a great plot point, which was this is when Daniel snapped. He does all these weird and evil things, but he tells himself the ends justify the means. But when he finally kills the girl, he just can't make up excuses anymore, so he goes mad, and as a final attempt of saving himself, he drinks the amnesia potion. Of course, the player won't realize this as he encounters this first sequence, but it becomes clear when he finds the last diary pages explaining the situation, making it all come full circle.
That just spoiled everything! Don't you... Why do I always have my neck in like that? See, before I got scared of this. Because then a monster is gonna come here. Instead of full 3 rods. In one of the inner study rooms. God dang it. God dang it, man. You know what? I'm gonna do this so I can go back in and then I'll see if he's actually there. My chin feels like really pushed out, like it's like pushed out and curved, like, oh hey there, I'm the Crimson Chin. That is the most voice, whatever. So, how are you doing tonight? Close finish.
Sam is here.
Hey, Sam. Jesus Christ, what the frick? Did you just see that?
I just got the notification.
This started a while ago, dude. Don't kill me! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me! Help! 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 Turn this on, turn this on!
The girl sequence was just another scare. But as the story took
Find
shape,
the
it
barrel.
just became a great plot point.
Jesus Christ,
which
they're
was
freaking
this is when
everywhere!
Daniel snapped. He does all these weird and evil things, but he tells himself the ends justify the means.
Run! Run!
But when
Run!
he finally kills
Run!
the girl, he just can't make up excuses anymore, so he goes mad, and as a final attempt
God
at saving
dang
himself,
it! That
he
scared
drinks the amnesia potion. Of
Screw
course, the
you
player
about
won't
the
realize
barrel!
this as
Stop
he
it about the
encounters his
barrel!
first sequence, but it becomes...
A wound is bleeding quite badly from one freaking.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
How do I know exactly how that was gonna play out? Let's turn this commentary on. I want
In
to
the
learn
original
more.
pitch, Herbert was a fairly important character, but it didn't really reflect in the games, so we tried a few different things to
Study,
incorporate,
study.
but it never really made any sense. Herbert was important
Like
to
the
Daniel's
stream,
background,
Sam.
but in the end, he didn't have any impact on the story happening right now.
Well, actually, I
That
don't
is,
have to.
the
I don't wanna be
conflict
one of those
between
Can
YouTubers
Daniel
Charlie
that
and
have a
goes-
Alexander.
shout out, please?
So, most of his
No,
things
I don't
was
want to
cut
be one of
during
those
the
YouTubers that goes like at the start of the video, just please like my videos. I don't get that much views. Just please like my videos. Does nobody else hear that?
I liked.
You don't have to, but... Estefano! Up Chuck! Up Chuck! Hey Stefano! How are you doing, my main man? No. How are you doing? How are you doing, my main
Too
man?
bad.
Yeah. I can't do the Stefano voice. Oh, you aren't Stefano. You're not the golden version. You're the
Yay up chick.
you're the not golden version. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Wait. Now it's a few cuts and bruises. Nice dodge. Why am I going insane here? So I can tell since I'm talking to a
This map
freaking
is one of the most fun to
statue.
make because of the rooms have more objects than we usually add in the levels. I think the first two rooms looks pretty good just because of this. But we can't add this many objects in every room in the game because that would, first of all, be very demanding on your PC's performance.
1 second, I will be back. I have to get some supper.
Secondly, it
Okay,
wouldn't
you're
make
gonna
sense
come back
if
with,
every
like, some
room further
food.
was a storage. We also try
That
very
scared
hard
the
to vary
crap
the
out of
levels
me.
and
Oh,
rules
look at that tiny
as much as we
window.
can do.
Look at that tiny window.
This level was also the first time in the game the player had any contact with outside.
Look at that tiny window.
So for this part, I had to make a couple of different wall pieces, a pine tree and a breakable version of the window.
Whatever.
And I can talk a little bit more about the breakable window here. When creating breakable objects like this, we have to first of all break the model by splitting parts up and creating pieces. Like on this window,
There's
it has a
something
lot of
in my
wood
eye.
parts that are loose after it breaks. Those parts are remodeled into broken versions, and in the broken version of the window, they're
Is this the
actually
Earth?
hanging in the air
Just a
at
globe?
the same place they were when the window was whole. After modeling those and exporting the model into collodic format, which our engine handles, I use our in-house model editor to set each wood part up with a body for collision, and I also add weight for it to behave realistically. I also add material type, in this case wood, and that is so that wood sound is played when the beats hit something. You can also set up more advanced stuff like how it will behave in water, how fast it can travel, and how fast the speed will decay, but also a lot of other settings as well. But when that broken version is done, I also set up a special entity of the original window where I set it to break at a certain force, and when that happens, another entity will load, and this one
How's
will
it
disappear.
found in the inner
In
study?
this case, we load the broken version of the window. We also set it up So
I
a
can't
particle
find
system
anything.
with glass shards is going to be placed
Get
as
out of here,
well
you
as a break
freaking
sound.
bugs.
And as soon as you break
They're
that
all over
window,
my screen
and
now.
all that is happening, and
Jesus,
since you
you're
probably
back.
threw something at the window, the force of that object will make the wood pieces
Ooh,
fly and not fall straight to the
nice
ground
trick.
as they would otherwise. That is pretty much how we do it with most breakable entities. But of course, creating a particle system and sounds for this is needed too. And in this level, you can also see a lot of props that I made earlier before we started making maps. This is objects like shelves, tables, chairs, paintings, etc. But of course, I didn't make all the objects in this level.
I don't like the noise of this. I don't like it.
This map is one of the most fun to make because of the rooms have more objects than we usually add in the level. I think the first two rooms was pretty good, just because of this. But we can't add this many objects in every room in the game, because that would, first of all, be very demanding on your PC's performance, and a lot of our players doesn't have gaming rigs. Secondly, it wouldn't make sense if every room or corridor was a storage. We also try very hard to vary the levels and rooms as much as we can do. This level was also the first time in the game the player had any contact with the outside. So for this part I had to make a couple of different wall pieces, a pine tree and a breakable version of the window.
Pine tree.
I can talk a little bit more about the breakable window here. When creating breakable objects like this, we have to first of all break the model by splitting parts out.
In back I have Ham and Charlie is staring at it.
It's a dog. What do you
In the
expect?
original pitch, Herbert was a fairly important character,
He still
but it
is.
didn't really reflect in the games, so we tried a few different things to incorporate him, but it never really made any sense.
This is the second hub level of the game, and is supposed to give some contrast to the stressful lurker encounter. We think building up contrast like this is extremely important for the horror mood. Only by seeing a bright level can you appreciate the dark one, and so on.
I guess.
If you do not do this, player will get used to the stuff and the effect will lessen greatly.
Alright, like actually, where's the... How to get free robot? Jeez, man.
In this room, everything is connected to destruction and home. This was Daniel's home as Alexander's guest, and the diary entries are about Daniel being home in London and things falling apart. These sort of connections are not something that we want the player to get. Rather, it should end up in the subconscious and work toward building the mood. Also worth noting is this focus, as explained in the commentary of Wine Cellar, where I want the player's attention on a certain aspect. We
You
hope
know
this
second
makes the
I will
story
be back.
clearer. The idea is to slowly build it up, one part at a time, giving the player time to digest and think about it.
Hang on. Hold on a minute. I'm supposed to do that? Holy crap, that's pretty cool. I guess the story of Daniel in this castle is he doesn't remember. I know that he doesn't remember anything, but he doesn't remember what the castle looked like. My question is, how the frick did the monsters get made? Like, I know how the suitors and the brutes were made. Like, the suitors were like the people with the freaking car wheels and stuff around their necks. Just trying to get back to my live stream. There we are. apparently what I'm supposed to do is freaking break the glass with a goddamn chair. I'm not breaking it with a chair. That makes more sense. Oil! Finally! Wait. That didn't... What? But everything that I did. Oh. So I am supposed to be on here. I got it.
The decision to have the player go outside in this map started out as a quick and dirty idea for some sort of puzzle. However, it turned out very nicely, and to see the trees really gives a feeling of being in a castle and not just on some set. The first idea was not even to have the player break the window and just have it open directly instead. But when we added it, we felt it gave a really nice feel and reward for finishing the puzzle. In retrospect, we should have had more moments when the player ventures outside, and it gives this feel of being a part of a larger world.
Okay, what did that do for me? Oh, a full, oh my gosh, yes. It's been so long. It's been so... It's been a really long time since I've had oil. That's always nice. I'm back home. I need to play more Upchuck. God dang it.
I'm back.
I can freaking... It's terrible. It's a terrible name. Yeah, this is a good one. With everything, the shadow. The shadow's back. Apparently I can't use a crowbar. God dang it. That's not what I do though. Like, stupid.
How did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
He died. He died.
It's like Stranger Things all over again.
What? You haven't even completed Stranger Things, Sam. Hang on, gotta search up another thing, another walkthrough, yay! Bob Ross. I don't even know where the machine room key is. Oh god, I look terrible. Oh my god, where is the machine? Finding the machine room key, finally. That's all I need. Is the machine room key. Hang on.
Flashback things in memory.
God dang it, how am I It doesn't explain anything. I'm gonna get my headphones. Alright, hang on. Oh, frick, no, wrong thing. Where's my live stream? Here we go. And I'm gonna continue this. Alright, let's keep on going. Daniel's room, I think, I don't know. I have a guess, it's not actually Daniel's. Look at this. I got this for, I don't know why though, it's actually kind of useless. Stuck due to a broken lock. Stuck due to a broken lock. Crowbar, bam. And my crowbar snapped in two.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Let's get this out of here. Let's look in here though. We're all wondering what's in Daniel's closet. I see him. What the hell? How does he know where I am? How does he know where I am? I don't even think there's any... What do you think I was doing? Jesus Christ.
Fourth of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table.
Alright, now I gotta check where the frickin' key location is. God dang it, dude. You know what, this is... Now I gotta know where the key location is, so yay.
Hello Hunter, it's Isaac aka Gucci Mane.
Hey, hang on.
Hi Hunter.
Hello.
Hi. Sup Isaac.
Behind a painting.
Sup to you Hunter.
God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide.
Hi Humper.
Really? Just gonna call me that? Really? Really? Do you like my new PlayStation camera? So you guys can see me and my reactions.
LOL.
LOL. Alright, we're back on.
I called you Humper.
I know. Freak are those? Oh. Congratulations. Never mind, can't read that. The shadow. What the frick is that? The frick is that? You never know when a grunt can appear out of nowhere. I'm not trying to combine something. Oh frick, out my neck.
1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office, and Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
You are. I think I know how this is supposed to go. What the hell, actually? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Okay, hang on a second.
Emoji happy tears, 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 emoji happy tears.
Hang on a second. Stop it. Oh, Zia.
Sorry.
It's down here. Oh. Take this actually. I feel like it's gonna be important. Is it a magnet? There's something in my nose and it freaking hurts. Let me guess, this goes somewhere. Let's go somewhere. Probably one in the other room.
Your first part of Amnesia got 2.5 views.
Okay. Okay, good. It's fully filled. Jeez, how many freaking stuff does this piece of crap need? It's like so ancient. What point in time even was this?
July 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Sedatives. I'm teleporting. Man, teleportation's kind of cool.
What is this place?
You got me stuck on that one too, Daniel. My leg itches. Okay. You don't just take somebody's ink and throw it on the ground like that. And I threw it on the ground. What is on my lips? And I threw it on the ground. I said, happy birthday to the ground. Wait a minute, what? God dang it, dude, I have to do this. Hang on.
Oof.
It didn't let Roblox death sound on? Jesus Christ. What? Oh. What? God dang it!
No. LOL.
Can you not? I am in the middle of a live stream. Then stop!
Right.
Stop.
Now.
Stop!
Now.
Alright, whatever. Alright, let's keep on going. Happy birthday to the ground. Alright, well that was fun. I like to have fun. Let's make freaking lose it. Get out of your minds. Stop. Right now. God dang it. Hang on a second. Skedaddle, skedoodle, York is now a noodle. My neck cracked there. Trinity Steam. Smoke grass and as Jesus Christ. Smoke grass and sled fast. Jesus Christ. Keep your get the fuck out of here. That's what I did. That's what I did. And then all rods are in place. Yep, looks like that. No.
Is anyone there?
The frick? Alright, let me back this up. It's a little bit up close and personal. A few drops of oil is a lot. So much. So friggin' much.
Who touched my spigot?
Somebody touched my spaghetti. Somebody touched my spaghetti. Apparently this place is haunted. So keep that in mind, children. All for one friggin' elevator.
It's haunted.
All for one friggin' elevator. I have to do all this crap. Hang on. What do you want? Jesus Christ. Apparently I'm very popular. Play like this. Ow, that hurts my arm. X-Packs. X-Packs.
There is a freaking zombie thing running around.
That isn't a zombie. I looked everywhere, right? I'm sure I did. There's a cogwheel in each room, and there's 3 rooms. So I got that one. Then there's supposedly not one in here, I guess. Barrel contains no oil. Nope. Oh, that's just a shovel. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Where are they? Like, I looked everywhere, right? I did. I looked in all rooms, the 3 rooms. It's supposed to be right there, but it isn't. And if there really is one, then it's supposed to be right over here. But there isn't. So what the hell? Is this game not finished? Is this game unfinished? I think it is. I can't find it anywhere. There's so much stuff to concentrate on. What? What? Oh. Great. Crap. Like, geez, that kind of hurts a little bit. Like a small bit. Oh, come on, man. All you gotta do is just do the trick. Jesus, dude. Do you remember when it goes from September? You know, this live stream has been kind of running for a while. I don't know what that was. All right, so let's continue this live stream. That doesn't help me with anything. Okay, so what do like machines normally run on? Well, there's fire in there, so probably like wood or something like that. Sometimes they run on coal. There's coal in here.
Darkness. Closing in.
I can use this probably. The burner needs more coal. Only a slight headache, so I'm not too freaking crazy yet. Lucky number 3, like in most video games. Burner's now full of coal.
When I first saw the concept art for this level, I was really interested. Random places and going throughout the level. But I was also a little bit worried because it looked so time consuming to create all the pieces. and placing them in the level.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ate the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger in her thumb.
And her what?
Very interesting looking level. And we also use the same pipe system.
Series of tubes. The internet is not a place where you dump your trash. The internet is actually a series of tubes. Oh, there's no going back. Let's go down the bumpy elevator.
This elevator ride is actually constructed like one at a Swedish theme park. It's not the elevator that moves, but the wall. I assume movies use the same trick a lot. This elevator ride is actually constructed
Sorry, Thomas, I can't hear ya. Can you speak a little louder? Just like in Over the Rubble. Can you speak a little louder? Ow, frick. The internet is a series of tubes.
Come this way.
The second chapter introduces the dungeon-based set. It was designed to look older and more worn than a castle-based set. It's supposed to show the original pieces of the castle that hasn't been rebuilt over time like the newer areas. The original pieces for the set were a bit blocky due to the tiling, but as special pieces were added, we could start to build more varied level. In the final game, we're using the dungeon-based set for prisons, shrines, and sewers.
It's not my fault how loud the game is. There's gonna be a freaking dude right here. I'm not gonna fall for your dirty mind tricks game. I know that there's probably somebody in there. Or something. Whatever that thing is.
Previously in the game, it has been all about events in the past, but with these prison levels we wanted to bring it to the present, and many events experienced are happening here and now. An example of this is a prisoner being dragged off at the start of the level. Here also starts the most encounter-intense part of the game. We were a bit unsure on how much enemies we could add. We added what we thought was enough.
Can I tell you how much the internet is like a series of tubes?
The amount of encounters experienced depends a bit on how you play the level, but hopefully you should feel constantly oppressed. Since this was the last level that this enemy has a greater part in, we did not fear overusing it either, so I think the amount of enemies here in...
So you're saying there's more than one enemy in this area?
The second chapter introduces the dungeon-based set. It was designed to look older and more worn than a castle-based set. It's supposed to show the original pieces of the castle that hasn't been rebuilt over time like the newer areas. The original pieces for the set were a bit blocky due to the tiling, but as the special pieces were added, you could start to build more varied levels. In the final game, we're using the dungeon-based set for prisons, shrines, and sewers.
You know what, I'm gonna leave this live stream here. So yeah, I'll see you next time.